Hey guys, Ty Dowse here from Ty's Torque Talk. Today we got America's favorite full-size SUV, the 2025 GMC Yukon XL Denali Ultimate. And we're going to go over it all today. The stunning looks, the air ride suspension, the new fantastic interior that they're offering in these 2025 model years. I'm excited to get to it, but let's go over it all today. Interior, exterior, take it on the road, see how it performs. Let's get to it. Okay guys, start the video off here with what you want to see under the hood. Big old 6.2 liter V8, naturally aspirated V8. You can get a couple different engine options in this. You can also go for the diesel, the 3-liter turbo diesel engine. If you want the extra fuel economy, I highly recommend that one. But in this 6.2 liter V8, you'll be pushing out 420 horsepower, 460 pound-feet of torque. Towing capacity can go all the way up to 7,800 pounds. 0 to 60 time, 6.25 seconds. Overall weight of this vehicle is 6,107 pounds. And talking fuel economy, combined highway and in-city driving, you're looking at about 16 mpgs. It's not overly that bad with an engine like this putting out the power that it does. But let's drop this down. Let's talk exterior styling now. Okay, let's start it all off here. Right up at the front end, big, bold hood here. You have these forward-facing lines, which is kind of nice to have because the overall exterior length of this vehicle is 225 inches, which is massive here in the XL Yukon. So it's nice to have forward-facing lines on the hood just to help you maybe out a little bit with parking here. But you come on down, you get the new Denali Ultimate exclusive Vader Chrome Denali grill. Normally on the Denali, you just get the big blingy chrome looking grill. I like the Vader Chrome, especially with the full black paint job. It looks really, really sharp. Pound for pound, this is probably my favorite looking SUV currently actually on the market. Love these things. Then you're also gonna get the blacked out GMC badging right up front here. If you come and look up close, you actually get Mount Denali's topography embroidered on there. You're gonna hear me say topography a handful of times in this video, so I apologize ahead of time. But you got your forward-facing camera here. This has the full 360-degree camera package. You're gonna get the forward-facing park sensors. Right here's some of the equipment to house your Super Cruise system, which is GMC's semi-autonomous, hands and foot-free driving capabilities that you can use on marked GMC highways. Then you're also down there gonna get the night vision camera, which we will talk a little bit more about when we hop inside the vehicle there, and I'll show you on the display screen. And here you got the new precision LED headlights here on the GMCs, and I love the way these things look. I think they really, really nailed it with the design. It also has a welcome animation here when you click the unlock button. Come on, there we go. Looks really sharp, but of course all LED daytime running lights, headlights, high beams, fog lights, back lights, reverse lighting, everything's LED in this thing. But come on around the side here. These are gonna be our new standard Denali Ultimate rims, 24-inch. And for a standard tire, these are really, you get like 3 different options for 24-inch tires, and these are probably my favorite actually. They got the Denali name right in there. I like that you got the body color wheel well liner, makes it look really sharp. You have the Ultimate badging on the side with more topography in there. And then we got a little bit of chrome on the side here. I like the Ultimate trim just because there is very minimal. You get a bit right down the bottom here, the Denali name around the windows, and then the roof rails there. I wish for the roof rails, maybe even the window trim, if they went Vader Chrome on, or even all of it. If they went Vader Chrome on all of it, I think it would look really, really sharp, just exclusively for the Ultimate, of course. But you're also gonna get the black body color mirror caps there. And on all 4 doors, not just the driver door. This is one thing I love that GMC does is they put the smart key proximity door handles here. You click the buttons on there, it'll unlock or lock the vehicle for you. And you can do it on all 4 doors as opposed to most manufacturers that just do the driver door only. But love the side profile on this thing. It's huge. 225 inches is nuts. But then suspension-wise, it's going to have 2 different types of suspension in this. So you're going to get the 4-corner air ride suspension when you can adjust the height to about 4 different levels. Yeah, we'll get into more of that when we get inside there. But it also has the magnetic ride control, which you're going to find on the normal Denali. So they're actually paired up on the Denali Ultimate. But here, come on around the back now. Have a look at the new redesign. Love the lights here, all LED. You get that animation on the back end as well too. Looks really, really sharp. Little bit of chrome, right? The Denali name, Yukon, GMC down there. No topography in that one. I just want to double check. But looks really, really sharp. One of my favorite parts about this, you got your quad-tipped exhaust pipes, kind of square shaped, sort of, they look kind of like the Corvette ones actually, but it looks really neat, the C8. And of course, you get the back sensors there, and then you got the back up camera and everything, and then also the rear view mirror camera. They're gonna have spritzers on them, so when you use your windshield wiper fluid in the driver's seat there, it's actually gonna spritz those cameras just to keep them clean. That's about it for exterior. Let's pop the trunk on this. Let's talk a little bit more about the cargo capacity in the XL. We're here today filming this video at the one and only Okotoks GM just south of Calgary, Alberta. I'm actually part of a dealer group. We sell vehicles of every single make and model. If you live in Canada and have a loved one or yourself, if you're looking for a new or used vehicle, any make and model, reach out to me personally. My contact information is down below. I'd love to help you out. Anyways, without further ado, let's get back to the video. Okay, right before I pop open the back hatch, have a quick look at the key fob. Standard GM key fob, nothing different than like on the Denali or Denali Ultimate or anything. You just your lock, unlock, remote start. You got your double click for the hatch there on the back, and then the window, the rear window there, you can pop it open there, and then your panic button. We'll just double click that, lift on up. Now have a look inside here. In the XL, it's amazing how much storage you get inside of here. So right in the back here with these third row seats folded upright just how they are, you're gonna get 41.5 cubic feet of storage space. With the second row folded down, which you can do with the buttons right there, hold those down, then you're gonna be looking at 93.8 cubic feet of storage space. And then right over here with this button, click that, and the second row pops down as well too. You're gonna get 144 cubic feet of storage space in this whole Yukon XL. Like you could fit you could put a whole mattress in here and then some past that. Like this thing is insane. You can camp for a whole weekend and never leave this vehicle and you'll be comfortable the entire time. It's insane how much room they have inside this. But then you're also gonna get the all-weather floor mats inside of it as well too. You can get some secret storage on under here. A nice little loading plate right there, a couple tie-down points, and then you get a little bit of charging in the back as well too. You get a little outlet right there, household outlet, which is nice to have. But that's about enough for the trunk space. Let's go hop inside this Denali Ultimate and see what it has to offer up in the front seat. Okay, here we are inside the Denali Ultimate. Let's start over at the doors there, work our way on in. All really, really nice premium materials inside of this Yukon here. So this is gonna be the Woodland mahogany full grain leather package here with the brown leather. I think it looks extremely sharp. That's gonna be open pore wood there at the top of the door. You got a little bit of piano black in there, gloss black. There's no gloss black buttons, which I like. So, but in the rest of it, I love the leather. The cross stitch work there on the armrest makes it look so premium and sharp. You got those two massive door bins there. That bottom one is huge. It's really, really wide too, actually. But you got your Bose Performance Series speaker system down there. There's gonna be an 18 speaker Bose sound system inside this. You can opt for a 22 Bose speaker sound system, but that's only if you get the second row executive package. That's gonna be including these headrest speakers here. Well, we'll get an executive second row Yukon Denali Ultimate on the channel soon here, guys. Stay tuned. But anyways, this whole interior looks absolutely phenomenal. These seats are incredible. They're so comfortable. You get the Ultimate badge up there, Denali's coordinates, topography there, and then you got the nice cross stitch work, but the whole thing, it looks so nice. The perforated leather, it looks really, really sharp. And on down here, you got this little button right there. That's for the massage seats. So you're gonna get massage seats, driver and passenger, and then all electric control, of course, as well too. Then we got our Denali sill plate with more topography, Mount Denali's coordinates there. The all-weather mats. You get some more storage cubbies on both the driver passenger side right there. You got nicely damp glove box, good size as well too. All that nice brown leather here, open pore wood, more topography. It's kind of harder to see. And then you got all nice leather up on the dash there. And then actually come on over here, we'll go up there later on. Center console, Denali Ultimate, Denali's coordinates, more topography, cross stitch work, perforation. It looks super sharp. Inside here you can fit 24 baseballs. You can fit a couple more. I keep saying this in my last couple of videos because I filmed a couple trucks and whatnot, but I need to buy more baseballs off Amazon in here. And then this actually here, you actually have a button up top, It actually slides this on back so you get those cup holders can go back to those second row people. And you get a nice big cubby here. You can fit the wife's purse and a football, whatever you want to fit. You even got a little secret drawer on down there as well too. We'll slide that on back. But in here, this is the only thing I don't like about the Denali Ultimate here is all the gloss black you get. So it's going to get covered in fingerprints. I can imagine the owner of the dealership's watching this video going, screw you, Tyler, what the heck are you doing in my vehicle? Mucking it all up. But you open up those covers, you get wireless phone charging, USB-C, USB-A, couple cup holders on in there. It looks really, really nice. And the thing is, I like the way that gloss black looks. It just gets really dirty quick, honestly. That's the only problem. But then coming on over here, business time. So we got all of our manual temperature controls. You can actually use this as a touchscreen, but I'm a manual button guy, so I like that. That's all there. You got your heated and ventilated seats, driver, passenger, and the rear seats as well too. Not ventilated, that's in the executive package. But I like that it's all manual temperature controls. Then you got your big 16.8 infotainment screen, vertically mounted. I think it looks good. Normally I like the horizontal screens, but I think the way that GMC integrated this into the interior, I think it's a 10 out of 10 in my book. So it's really, really sharp. And you get a copious amount of features in here that I'm not going to go through every single one because we'll be here all day. But here in vehicle status, it's really neat. You can actually look at your brake pad percentage life, your tire pressure, cabin air filter, engine air filter, all that stuff. You get the maintenance page, get it all up on one there. You also get built-in Google Assistant. You get Google Maps, Amazon Alexa. Where's our map button? Right up there. But, it's in demo mode here, but there's your Google Maps. This also has wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And then up here you have your little favorites bar. And then you can actually, when you click that, you can get your multi-screen. So say you could get Google Maps up top, your audio, trip information. Those are all customizable as well too. Any one of these features, this is one thing I love. You can actually drag whatever you want on up to that favorites bar there. So if there's stuff that you don't usually use a whole lot there, you can drag up whatever you need. Cameras on this thing, we got the right door open, so sorry that that's blacked out there. But HD, high resolution, you got a million different camera angles as well too, front and back, all around. Your hitch view there as well. But really, really nice cameras in this. This is a cool one, trailering page. You actually have a checklist down here at the bottom. You can actually go one by one and check off everything that you're doing when connecting your trailer just to make sure that you got it all and that thing's hooked up and safe to go. You also got your auto park assistance. When you click on that, it'll actually park itself. You can back into spaces, parallel park, do it all. It's actually really accurate. It's kind of freaky to use. I don't know if any of you guys have. You also got your entertainment hub button right here. So it's got screens in the back seat. You can turn them on and off and control it from up here. But we'll get to that when we go in the back. You also do have a climate page as well too for some people that like screens for climates. I just like my manual buttons. I like that you can just, the only thing I'd ever use the climate on the screen for is doing the rear climate. But and you got controls here. This is going to be where you're mainly heading. You have your heads up display, so you can adjust the height, brightness, the rotation of it. I don't know when you'd actually really use that. You got your power assist steps, your night vision mode, which I'll show you when we come over to the driver hand side, and a handful of other features all around. But overall, I love the interior of this. I love the way the vents are integrated in here. The chrome kind of runs down and meets into these buttons. I think overall it looks super sharp, especially the new upgraded engine start stop button that you get here in the Yukons. Overall, 10 out of 10. You have the big pano sunroof on up top, letting in all the natural light. But that's about it for passenger side. Come on over to the driver's seat now. Look behind the wheel of this Yukon Denali Ultimate. Okay guys, driver hand side time. Not really gonna touch much on the doors. You just get your memory seating for two people on up at the top there. Denali still play it with topography as you would expect. You got a whack of buttons here. I like manual buttons, so I'm a big fan of this. You got your electronic parking brake, your 360 cameras, park sensors, engine on and off button, lane keep assist. That's that self park feature, hill descent control, traction control. Then you have your automatic, four-wheel drive, 4 high, 4 low, 2-wheel drive. Then you got your mode selector here, which I'll show you. Actually, you know what? Might as well do that right now. You twist this knob, and then, oh, actually, it's on the main screen here. You got normal, you got sport, off-road, tow and haul. I'm just gonna keep it normal for now. And then also, if you click the bottom of that there, it'll pop up on the driver display screen here. That's for the air suspension. So you click it, and then you spin the dial. You can choose between 4 ride heights to choose from. You got entry, exit, normal, increased, and maximum height. But oops, let me go back here. We'll just put it back into normal there. But I like the integration of the buttons on in there. I wish they did have the heads-up display manual buttons like they do like they have in the pickup truck line though. You got your trailer brake controller on over there. Have a look at this steering wheel. GMC did an excellent job with these steering wheels. I think it looks amazing. It's better than it ever has been. Nice leather wrapped. Got that nice cross stitch work here. You have that Super Cruise system right up top. So when you have Super Cruise activated, you're going to get a green line going across there letting you know that it is on. You can safely release the steering wheel, take your feet off the pedals. There's a little camera right there that's going to be watching you, make sure that you still are paying attention. You can't go to sleep while you're in Super Cruise or anything. The button for it's right on there. Whole left-hand side here is all cruise control stuff. This switch here is giving me your gap adjustment for the adaptive cruise control. That's just cruise control on, cancel. And then on your right-hand side here, all your media controls, screen control. You got your heated steering wheel there, your voice activation, which will be your Google Assistant inside this. This is my favorite button right down at the bottom. So that'll change the different screens here on your driver display. So you got your speed, your RPM gauge up. You got your Google Maps page. You got the driver assistance one where it's like your adaptive cruise control, gap adjustment. Then you got your night vision mode. Have a look at this. I'll let it start on up. There we go. That's my wife there dancing actually up ahead with my baby. But yeah, this is really nice because this night vision mode is going to detect animals, people, whatnot, say in really dark lighting when it's way far ahead in the distance where your headlights can't see. So if there's a deer crossing the road or something like that and you can't see it and you're way far back, this is going to actually notify you, and not only on the driver display screen there, but also on the heads-up display. So you don't even have to take your eyes off the road to be notified of hazards coming on up. I'm actually just going to drop the height a little bit here of the heads-up display so you guys can, I don't know if you'll actually be able to see it in the video. Yeah, you can see the little 0 right there. But it is super nice and bright. You can see it, if there's snow all over the ground and it's all white background, you can still clearly see it, which is nice. But yeah, love the driver display screen in this. The steering wheel, everything is, you get that kind of Vader chrome detailing as well on this. I think it looks like a really sharp 10 out of 10 steering wheel from me. And then you got aluminum pedal boxes down here in the Ultimate. But that's about it here for the front seat. Let's go hop in the back, see how comfortable those rear seating passengers are going to be in the Denali Ultimate. Okay guys, in the back seat of the Denali Ultimate, and what a place to be here. The seating position is excellent. You got tons of knee room there. You got lots of leg room. You got topography on the back of the seat there on the pocket. I actually just noticed that. But tons and tons of room. This is on track, so you can slide it forwards, backwards. You can recline the seats, all that sort of stuff. You got armrests on them, which I'll show you as well too. There's nice big Bose speakers here in the back, more on the doors there. I'm going to climb on over to this side. Have a look at this. You get the topography again on the back of the seats here in the second row, but I'm glad they took all the luxury from the front seat, brought it on back. This is something I love about the Denali Ultimate. This is exclusive to this trim. You get the big, because normally in the Denali you just get the knobs for the temperature controls, but here you got your heated seats. You get the big touchscreen back here. Heated seats in the back. With the executive package, you get rear cooled seats as well too. You got a couple of USB-A's there, and then your HDMI outlets for the rear seat media package, and you can control all of your temperature and whatnot right from there. And of course, remember, you can slide this on back to get those cup holders nice and close to you. But you do have big door bins in this, so you don't really quite need them. Have a look at the screens back here. High resolution, super nice. This also comes, of course, with headphones and everything. You can connect, you can check out your vehicle status, fuel range, all that sort of stuff, trip information, whatnot. I'm not going to get too deep into that, but everything back here, extremely comfortable, super nice. Have a look at how much space I have even in the third row here. So if I go in back, so this is with the seat reclined all the way back as well too, keep in mind. And with that, I still have a good amount of leg room. My head's not touching the ceiling. I got a nice small little leather pad for an armrest there, a cup holder, a charge port and whatnot. But it's, overall, third rows, I'm always so disappointed with them because I have my neck is kinked out to the side. There's no knee room. There's no leg room. It's brutal. Back here in the Yukon XL, phenomenal. It's absolutely, you can do a super long, I can do a 10-hour road trip in the back of this third row here. But enough about back seat stuff. let's jump behind the wheel again, take this puppy out on the road, see how it does. Okay, here we are going for a drive. Right out the gates, I'll give you guys what you want to see. Do a quick little launch in this thing. All right, no one behind us, we're all good to go. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And there's 100. So it gets up to speed really quick. That 6.2 has got a lot of power, 420 horsepower, 460 pound-feet of torque. You definitely feel it, and I don't really have the need for a whole lot more, that's for sure. But the thing is, you know what, if you want similar power, you know, the diesel engine is an excellent option. It still packs a lot of power. It's like 495 horsepower, 495 pound-feet of torque. A little bit lower, of course, on the horsepower side of things. But again, it's up to speed really, really quick as well too. But the thing is, you just fuel economy wise, you save a ton with the diesel engine. But me personally, I'm a big block V8 guy. I love this 6.2. This is definitely, without a doubt, my engine of choice. And I gotta say, just from driving these vehicles around quite regularly, they're really, really nice. Like, just the air ride suspension is phenomenal. It's so comfortable. It just absorbs bumps. It feels like you're just floating along on a cloud. It's so nice. Here, we'll do a quick little acceleration here too. Actually, we'll do a little bit of a rolling start. We'll go from about 50 kilometers an hour. 48. Okay, there's 50. Okay, 3, 2, 1. It's just, this thing's just, it's got a good amount of jam. I love driving it. But anyways, yeah, like I was saying, it's so comfortable. The amount of tech in here is incredible. Like, it just, you have so much that this vehicle can do. And I mean, with a Super Cruise system, can drive for you. Like, you don't even have to, you know, drive it if you're doing highway driving anyways, that is. But the heads-up display, like I mentioned before, like there's a couple vehicles out there where it's not quite bright enough. GM does a great job where making the heads-up display really bright. So if you are in Canada, like I am, and you got a nice white background when it's in winter time and it's all snow, you can still see the heads-up display really clearly. There's some vehicles out there that you'll definitely struggle with a little bit. But I got the massage seats on right now. They're cooled seats because we have a nice toasty hot day here. But overall, I'm extremely, extremely impressed here with this Denali Ultimate. I really don't have a whole lot of bad things to say about this vehicle all around. But that's about it here for the test drive. I'm going to pull this thing back to Okotoks GM, give them their Denali back, and we'll see you guys back outside. All right, guys, that's it today for the Yukon Denali Ultimate. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts on this vehicle here, what you guys think. How does it stack up against competition? The Ford Expedition, the Nissan Armada, Cadillac Escalade. You like this? Do you like this the most? Is it somewhere in the middle, the least? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. But anyways, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber to the channel already, hit that like, comment, subscribe, share button, all the ones down below there. If you are a subscriber, thanks for supporting the channel and sticking around. We'll see you guys on the next one.